Hello everyone, I promised you the AT7, and here it is.
I want a simple
This match took a second to start for some reason.
no run boss, no race boss, no flame boss, but certainly no cold boss. Blue boss for 40 years.
And I'm going to cruise up the hill and get set up to defend the southern flank. Why? I'm slow, and I'm not going to get to go very far for very long. However, I'm not going to get set up back at base. Unlike our Conqueror over there, Tier 9 heavy tank, in a match in which he is the only Tier 9 on our team, hiding in the back. You can imagine my amount of thrill to him hiding in the back. Anyway, back to the perspective of the Tier 7 tank destroyer. And we're just going to thwack away at a T-32. This 17-pound gun, amazing aim time, really fast reload, decent penetration, shit-tastic accuracy. If you need a precision pinpoint shot for more than 100 meters, forget it. It ain't going there. As illustrated by the light tank that isn't moving that I hit 1 out of 2 shots at. No shot on the bull. So now I'm gonna sit here and, you know, kind of dig in for the moment, because there's a lot of unspotted tanks. And our AT-15 down there is just getting chewed up. He is not using his AT tank very well because he's got himself out in the open. They can see all of his weak points. He's just, it's a bad position for him to be in. Not to mention, the AT series of tanks, you don't have a very far view range. You can't self-spot with these things. You either push in an assault, or you sit back just behind the front line, let other people spot for you and shoot over their heads. But you don't sit at the front line and not assault. You can't do that. I'm sorry, Mr. Lyrad, but you're dead. And there's nothing I can do to help you. No shot at Bulldog. Ooh, T-32, you're back? Machine gun port. No. I scared him, then he comes back forward. I couldn't have put that shot better. And Krusty lets him have one. I let him have another. He's not going anywhere. I'm about to let him have a third, and Krusty takes the kill. Thanks, Krusty!
You done good.
Oh well. I share the kills. Should have loved life, right?
Dick waffle.
Bounced. Bounced. So, this gun is good, it's just not great and amazing, except for the fact that it shoots insanely fast. Missed the Bulldog. I'm trying to put rounds in these IS-6s, but I really don't have very good shots at them, and it's just, it's not quite working out. What I am doing is keeping their heads down for the moment. They're not really willing to push on our T-32 friend over there. Up, and the Bulldog runs away. But then, tragedy strikes. Our T-32 friend gets smashed up, and I see 3 heavy tanks coming right at me. Tiger 2. Reload the gun. Oh, you want to look away from me? I'll shoot you again. I have no qualm shooting you either, IS-6. Not one at all. You want to pull into the ridicule? You can take it. And I'll even fire a blind shot. And there's the IS-6er. Tag, you're it. Now what I'm going to do is set up in such a way that I am blocking all that junk on top of my tank from these 3 heavy tanks. The idea is to just get this very right side, i.e. my track and the gun. Everything else needs to be behind the rock. And as you can see from my gun viewport, the huge piece of rock on the left side of the screen, I am set up indeed precisely in that manner. Hi IS-6, I can pin you.
Get a boner. It's super awkward.
Or I can shoot under you. Like I said, not awesome accuracy. And I can track your friend right in front of you.
Oh, man.
I have no idea how the rear IS-6 managed that shot. I will totally take side shots at your turret, Tiger 2. But our conqueror finally chimes in at something.
Apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
And that 1375 is trying so very hard, but he just can't pin me from there. And that is hold the line in the AT7. Now at this point in time, I'm going to speed up the replay because it's going to be a bit before anything really happens. Especially with how slow this tank actually is. Gotta get across the river. I mean, this just illustrates 2 minutes has passed and I have almost been moving the entire 2 minutes to get to this point. Now, we all know this point. Any enemy tank destroyers that are not destroyed are going to be sitting up on the base or over in the G1 area trying their best to hold the line. Our conqueror still has not moved. The one tank we really need is sitting back there being an inactive camper. And I reported him as inactive because he's technically not active. He's been sitting there the entire match, probably playing with one hand. You can't be a clicker and be in a heavy tank. It just doesn't work. Alfred!
Come on.
Look at that! Great accuracy! And I'm paying for this. All my weak points are exposed. And that Ferdinand is just firing into that machine gun port. Which, by the way, on this model, I don't quite understand this wargaming. But that is not my machine gun port. But it counts as my machine gun port. That is still technically front plate. Do the math on that one. So here comes Krusty. Good old Krusty. Trying to outflank that Ferdinand for us. He's being a little cautious about it. I don't blame him. Because there's still a bunch of TDs and we don't know where they are. And it could be horrible, terrible if they all suddenly came out at once and obliterated Krusty. So Krusty got the Ferdinand to back off. I pull up and now I'm covering for the 120 for the other enemy 12244. And look, the birdie's back. Oh god. So, oh, there's that 12244. I gotta make sure he doesn't get away with this. Tag, you're it. And look at that little sliver. Watch this. Bang! You're dead. I start pulling forward. And Bush OP. Could not see Bulldog Corpse. I also full well know the Ferdinand can one-shot me. I'm trying to see if I've got help coming. And yes, the KB5's going first. And takes out the Ferdy. I was actually aiming at him. On the replay he materializes then. On the game itself he had already rendered and was sitting there. But I was actually trying to hit him with a snapshot. I apologize, Middle Earth. That was not intentional. In the meantime, let's go. Swamp, standard, AT7. Doing a whopping 3,900 points of damage with 3 kills, and thanks to Krusty's help, ensuring that we had a victory. Our Conqueror did 1450, which isn't necessarily terrible, but you notice the position he went to. He could have been a lot more useful and done a hell of a lot more. Clocked to 1,945 damage. Pretty good, considering I nearly died. But for the most part, relatively good match. I'm now going to step in and show you another AT7 match, this time in a city. So get ready for that.